We're Cedar Park, located in central Texas, about 17 miles northwest of downtown Austin. We're a community of about 68,000 people, having grown from a really small town of 700 just 40 years ago.
I absolutely love working with the City of Cedar Park.
It's good to be in a place where people are excited to have you.
We're working every day to be one of the great business environments, not only in Texas, but in the United States.
Cedar Park is kind of this hidden gem in both growth and expansion, but also a community that kind of you can make your own.
We've been one of the fastest growing cities in the nation several years in a row, and we continue to see growth.
Good strategic planning is a long-term process. It is not something that occurs overnight. It is putting the infrastructure in place, and we've had leaders that had a vision for this community a couple of decades at least, if not more, that started putting the infrastructure in place that allows us to take advantage of the opportunities that we have been so fortunate to get.
Watching incredible companies, leaders in their fields, choose Cedar Park as their destination for expanding their businesses has been amazing. It's been very exciting.
Dana Corporation is a Fortune 500 company. We are global. We have advanced technologies that we supply to all the vehicle manufacturers around the world.
Live Ops is a customer service solutions company that's comprised of two businesses. One is actually building cloud contact center software for enterprises globally, and the other is actually outsourced customer service agents.
Firefly is a 21st century aerospace company. We're building launch vehicles or rockets to take satellites to low Earth orbit and eventually beyond to planets even.
The announcement of Firefly was a little bit different than any other business announcement here, because how many businesses can you turn to your community and say, congratulations, we are now a spacefaring city?
Cedar Park provides a business climate, and the leadership gets it, that they need to create 21st century jobs to be competitive in the world.
The city worked extensively with us to help us with incentives in order to help our overall business model work for us.
The Texas Enterprise Fund is a fund set up to promote businesses moving into the state and expanding as well. And that played a significant factor in our decision to move as well. So one thing that we looked at was what type of community we want to be in and finding a match for our business and our culture. But the second was what kind of incentives exist.
In addition to being just very welcoming of Firefly in the beginning, Cedar Park has been very engaged since then. We really feel like we have a relationship with the management of the city, and you can't replace that.
One of Cedar Park's #1 priorities is our relationships with our business, because they're critical to the ongoing success of our economic development in this city.
Between Brenda, Phil, and Larry, it's been like working with my own team. And when I say that, it's just there's a lot of relationships that have been built. They care a lot about our business, where we're going, what kind of talent we're bringing in, what are our gaps, and they've been very accommodating for the needs that we have.
These businesses, as they move here, they're not only providing great jobs, but they're getting involved in the business community here and in the greater community. They're getting involved in the Chamber of Commerce. They're sponsoring local activities. They're showing up at council meetings and telling us this is what we need to do even more. And getting that sort of proactivity from business leaders that are choosing Cedar Park, that only helps us do better.
Part of the vision for Cedar Park was to be a destination for families. And so we've spent time and made investments to really have that type of feel here. We wanted to have a safe city. We wanted to have a city with good infrastructure. We wanted to have a city that had places for people to go and people to connect. We wanted to have places where they could get their health care.
A strong medical center is oftentimes a cornerstone of any community. At Cedar Park Regional Medical Center, we've met the expanding needs of the community by also expanding our access to local physicians. We have added over 150,000 square feet of space to house physicians right here in your local community to serve you and your family.
We wanted places for them to have entertainment for their family. And so we've really made choices and decisions about what types of things the city was going to participate in and what types of programs we would support and that we would bring in to help make those connections happen.
Cedar Park is a great environment for families. There are all kinds of resources and things to do. I myself have 4 children. The schools we've been incredibly happy with, and there's a wealth of shopping opportunities, recreational activities. But it's really important that the cost of living here is low. So our employees can have a great standard of living here in Cedar Park, and their spouses can have a great job as well.
The future looks bright in Cedar Park, and we think that there's a lot of exciting opportunities and projects ahead for us.
One of my major pieces of advice is to new business coming here, don't look too much further than Cedar Park. They have a great combination of incentives and amenities.